Hey gang, it's JC and this is the Daily Dose for Thursday, October 4th, 2012. A combined venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Clayton. We have great TV archives up top. JC's Eye Candy below. We're outside today. It's going to be the last beautiful day for, it looks like, quite a while. So we're outside and we got the results of our Rock and Roll poll from Monday, which was, if it were to come down to a one-game playoff with Atlanta, which it is, who should the Cardinals give the ball to? And a whopping 63% of you said Kyle Lohse. Pretty strong response for Adam Wainwright at 21%. Chris Carpenter got 16%. Kyle Lohse will get the ball. And by the time you watch this, we will already know. In a lot of cases, many of you will be watching this late, will already know whether the Cardinals make it into the postseason playoffs. All right, I don't know what happened last night. I don't know where the President of the United States was, but he certainly wasn't at the podium. Man, oh man, Mitt Romney mopped the floor with President Obama on Wednesday night. There is no other way to look at it as far as I'm concerned. And that would explain why even the left-wing political pundits were just like jumping out of their skin. They're like, what are you doing, man? And I have no idea what happened last night. The answer to the first question, I looked at my wife, I looked at Triple C, and I said, okay, well, Romney wins round one. And then the next question, Romney wins round two. I was very distracted by Jim Lehrer, though, who was time to put this guy away for good too, and he was really obsessing about the segments, and it's just a very odd evening. Anyhow, if it turns out that the President of the United States is not reelected, do you think it'll be because of his lackluster performance in Wednesday night's debate? Answer A, yes, Romney mopped the floor with him, and people are going to remember that. B, no, it would be because he was a poor president. C, no, it would be because people believe he's a Muslim not born in America. Or D, I believe the president will be reelected. Please answer down in the corner. We'll have results for you on Monday. We update the Daily Dose on Mondays and Thursdays, and of course we're on Facebook at the Showgram with J.C. Corcoran. Yeah, the debate was last night. Michelle Obama and Ann Romney chatted before the debate, and when I say chatted, I mean Michelle said hello, and Ann handed over her purse and said, "Don't shoot, don't shoot." What else we got here? Local politics. You see, Louis Reed wants to be mayor of the city of St. Louis. If you want to be mayor, if you want to be popular, perhaps you shouldn't have Veronica O'Brien standing behind you, showing that she is on your team. It might be something I want to think through. And by the way, I still have not heard anything to dispel my notion that Officer Sam, Karen Kelly's soon-to-be ex-husband, is going to be the next police chief of the city of St. Louis. It looks like, they talk about how they hope they're going to go through a process. There's 43 candidates, and they hope to do this by Thanksgiving and blah, 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 and the whole thing. I think the decision's made, and I think Officer Sam Dotson is already got it. By the way, going back to the Cardinals for a minute, what is the deal with the 4 o'clock start? 4 o'clock start, where nobody is going to be able to see it. That's 5 o'clock on the East Coast. People can't watch a baseball game at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. All we did was win the World Series last year and make the playoffs again, well, almost make the playoffs, and produce the most exciting World Series in the last 50 or 60 years, and it's still not good enough for us to get a primetime slot, huh? Okay, all right. Somebody's calling the shots at MLB. I don't know who. By the way, for those of you who see this early, I'll be on the air today, Thursday, with Brian McKenna and Jeff Gordon on 1380, and so you can check that out too. How about that fat girl in Wisconsin? All right, here's the deal. I have friends who are obese. I have friends who are morbidly obese, and I feel for them. And a lot of them, by the way, don't want to change their lives right now. They're not interested in losing weight. They are, I don't know if they're happy with their weight. I find that difficult to believe, because just in terms of mobility and chafing and things like that, buying clothes and just stuff like that, I mean, I don't know that the word would be happy, but at least for whatever reason, they are not interested in changing their appearance right now. That having been said, you talk about, I was going to say a stretch, but maybe the word is stretch mark, this Jennifer Livingston at the TV station up in Wisconsin. And the guy did not really write her an abusive letter. It was sort of like, hey, look, you're overweight and maybe you're not a good role model. Now, it's probably none of his business, and he's probably an a-hole too. But the point being, the way she sort of connected the dots between her grossly morbid, obese nature and bullying for little kids at school, and the networks picked it up and ran with it. Nobody even questioned it. Nobody even said, wait a minute, huh? Wait a minute. What is whether a kid's getting bullied in school got anything to do with the fact that you're on television and you're fat? Let me just tell you something. It's one of the harsh realities of electronic media. People don't want to look at unpleasant people on TV. They want to look at attractive people, and that's why attractive people are on TV. You know, I got on TV sort of through the back door. I probably never really belonged on TV, but I had a different set of circumstances. But if you're just, look at you can't be ugly or you can't be grossly overweight and be on TV. It's the way the world works, folks. I'm sorry. The Weather Channel. As you know, I'm a weather geek, but this one is just too much. You know how they name hurricanes? They name hurricanes. Well, the Weather Channel has decided now they're going to start naming blizzards. They're going to start naming blizzards. They say it's to raise awareness. Well, a blizzard will affect you if you're in the path of the blizzard. You're already aware of it, okay? Make it easier for people to follow a winter storm's progress and give the storm, and this is their words, not mine, give the storm a personality. You know, honey, we've got 14 inches of snow out there, but I just feel so cheated because I just don't really know what sort of personality this storm has. What a stupid idea. It's cheating if you use a gun when you go fishing. Does everybody know that? Sunday afternoon, a man was fishing in Washington State, firing his .22 caliber rifle at salmon. He missed, bounced off a rock, hit him in the head. Sounds about right. 43% of women say they've had sex somewhere other than their hotel room while they're on vacation. Well, Lottie frickin' da. 20% on the beach, 15% in the ocean, 14% in the pool, balcony, or hot tub, 10% on a boat, 9% lounge chair, 6% public bathroom, 4%, you got to really, really want it badly right at that moment to go do it in a public bathroom. 4% hammock, 3% sauna, 1% dance floor. Of the women of the survey that have never had sex outside their hotel room, 54% say they fantasize about it. German liquor company selling a special edition of alcohol that is poured down a woman's, not just a woman, a model's bare breasts before it's bottled. German company, those crazy crowds. German company called G Spirits, limited edition lines of whiskey, vodka, and they pour it down a naked model's breasts before it goes into the bottle. $150 to $180. People are just trying anything to make money these days. By the way, beer. Drink it, enjoy it. I pretty much cut that. I've almost eliminated my beer drinking. I drank a lot of beer. I drank beer for years, and I don't really drink it anymore. I think I've probably had I don't think I've had maybe 24 beers in the last 2 or 3 years. I've moved on to wine, boys and girls. But here's what you can do with beer. Clean jewelry, kill snails, slugs, fruit flies, and cockroaches, loosen rusty bolts and screws, clean wood furniture, and cleanse your skin. You see this one about killing fruit flies. Fruit flies are attracted to glycerol, which is created by yeast when the beer is fermenting. So I guess you just spraying beer all over your house when there's a fruit fly in the house? Maybe you set out a dish. 61-year-old Army veteran suing the government because, well, he was in the hospital. It was a VA hospital. And he got a penile implant. And the nurses kept ice packs on it, on his groin, for 19 hours after the surgery. Well, he got frostbite, gangrene, and they had to take out a 5-inch chunk of his penis. And that is really, really got to hurt physically and psychologically. I mean, if they took a 5-inch chunk out of my penis, let's see, that would mean I would only have, 7 inches left. And that would just... A team of Korean scientists collected air samples, and they found that every minute you breathe, you inhale between 160,000 and 4 million viruses. It's a little higher if you're near one of the Kardashians. Won't back down. Hear this movie? That's okay. Nobody else has either. Maggie Gyllenhaal, Viola Davis, Holly Hunter. That's some pretty heavy hitters right there. The movie made $2.6 million over the weekend. It was on 2,500 screens. It is the worst opening ever for a movie playing on more than 2,500 screens. You want to see a good movie, as I told you last week, it's being held over at Plaza Frontenac. It's called Searching for Sugar Man. It's a documentary, and it is one of the most wonderful things I've seen on film in years. Just fantastic. Searching for Sugar Man. All right, what else we got here? It's hard to find anybody bigger than Stephen Colbert in show business right now. Here is a lost video when he was a correspondent for Good Morning America back in 1997. When I say here, I'm talking about JC's Eye Candy. It's right below what you're looking at right now. Enjoy that. All right, if the president is not reelected, will it be because of that incredibly awful? Sometimes he looked as bad as Nixon in the 1960 Kennedy-Nixon debates in Chicago. I don't know what his deal was last night, but the president looked awful, and he did a sucky job, and a lot of people think that that is a game changer. So do you think that is going to be the game changer of the debate on Wednesday night? We have 4 choices for you, answer in the corner, results for you on Monday. We update Mondays and Thursdays, and we're on Facebook, the Showgram with J.C. Corcoran. In the meantime, that's it. JC's Daily Dose for Thursday, October 4th, 2012, a combined venture with Mind Active in beautiful downtown Clayton. In the meantime, we've beaten this one to death. We get a 10 today. Have a good one. See you later. Bye.